Before we begin today, I'd like you to try a very quick check. It will take less than 30 seconds, and it may help you understand how well circulation is working in your legs right now. You start with a score of 5 points. I'm going to describe 5 common signs. For each one that sounds familiar, simply subtract 1 point. Please subscribe to my channel. Ready? First question. Do your feet or toes sometimes feel cold even when the room is warm? If yes, subtract 1 point. When the feet feel unusually cold, it may simply mean that circulation is slower in the smallest blood vessels. Second question. Do your legs feel heavy or tired at the end of a normal day, even if you haven't done much walking? If that sounds familiar, subtract another point. That heavy feeling can happen when blood and fluids stay longer in the lower legs instead of moving smoothly back upward. Third question. Do your ankles appear slightly swollen in the evening? Perhaps your socks leave deeper marks, or your shoes feel tighter later in the day. If yes, subtract 1 more point. Fourth question. Do you sometimes experience cramps in your calves at night? Those sudden muscle contractions can occasionally happen when muscles are not getting enough oxygen during rest. If this happens to you, subtract 1 point. And the final question. Have you noticed small spider veins or more visible veins appearing on your legs over the past few years? If yes, subtract your last point. Now look at your score. If you still have 5 points, your circulation is likely working well. The exercises we will do today can help keep it that way. If your score is 3 or 4, your body may be sending early signals that circulation could use a little support. And if your score is 2 or lower, don't worry. Think of it as a starting point, not a problem. The good news is that small daily movements can make a noticeable difference. Today I want to show you 3 simple seated exercises that help your leg muscles act like natural pumps for circulation. You can do them in a chair, at the kitchen table, or even while watching television. The entire routine takes about 5 or 6 minutes. Let's start with exercise number 3, the seated march. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor and your back upright. Now slowly lift your right knee a few inches, then place your foot back down. Next, lift your left knee and lower it again. You are simply marching in place while seated. Try to lift the leg with intention rather than swinging it quickly. You should feel the muscles in the front of your thighs working gently. Keep the movement steady and controlled. About 1 lift per second works well. Continue for about 60 seconds. Even though this movement looks simple, it activates multiple muscles that help move blood through the legs. Before we move to the next exercise, here is something interesting. Research has shown that when people sit completely still for long periods, blood flow in the legs can slow significantly. But even brief muscle activity can quickly encourage circulation to return to normal. This is why small movements throughout the day are so important. Now let's move to exercise number 2, the seated leg extension with a toe movement. Again, sit tall with your feet on the floor. Slowly extend your right leg forward until it feels comfortably straight. Once your leg is extended, gently point your toes away from you and hold for a moment. Then bring your toes back toward your body before lowering the leg again. Now repeat the same movement with your left leg. This movement combines 2 helpful actions. The thigh muscles activate when you extend the leg, and the calf muscles engage when you move the toes. Together, they help encourage circulation from the lower leg upward. Try about 10 repetitions on each leg. And now we come to the most important exercise, the calf pump. Some specialists even call the calf muscle the second heart because of its role in helping move blood upward from the legs. Sit upright with both feet flat on the floor. Now lift both heels so that you rise onto the balls of your feet. Hold for a moment while gently tightening your calf muscles. Then slowly lower your heels back to the floor. Lift again, squeeze the calves, and lower. Continue this steady pumping motion for about 2 minutes. Each contraction of the calf muscles helps encourage blood to move upward through the veins. Many people notice that after a short session like this, their legs begin to feel warmer and lighter. Here is a simple daily plan. Start with 1 minute of the seated march. Then do 10 leg extensions with toe movements on each side. Finish with 2 minutes of calf pumps. Altogether, the routine takes about 5 to 6 minutes. You can do it once a day or repeat the calf pump several times throughout the day if you sit for long periods. Now let me share 3 additional habits that can support circulation. First, hydration. When the body is well hydrated, blood tends to flow more smoothly. Many people find it helpful to drink most of their water earlier in the day rather than late in the evening. Second, certain foods may support healthy circulation. Vegetables like beets contain natural compounds that help blood vessels relax, allowing blood to move more easily. And third, be mindful of how you sit. Crossing one leg tightly over the other for long periods can place pressure on the veins behind the knees. Keeping both feet on the floor allows circulation to move more freely. Finally, here is a simple rule you can remember. Every 20 minutes of sitting, try to move your legs for about 20 seconds. A few calf pumps or a brief seated march is enough. Small moments of movement can reset circulation and help your legs feel more comfortable. And remember the score you wrote down at the beginning. Think of it as your starting line. Try these exercises daily for the next 2 weeks, then check your symptoms again. You may notice warmer feet, lighter legs, and fewer nighttime cramps. Sometimes the simplest habits can make the biggest difference over time.